Taurus, welcome, and I'm Trace, and you're watching EarthStar. This is your July messages that I'm bringing into you with my tarot cards and my oracle cards. Just a little bit of hope messages, there's a little bit of guidance coming through. Now, the beginning of the year, I drew a card as a theme for everybody, and yours was the Lover's card, which is the sixth card in the Major Arcana. And this month, I'm using the Mystical Moments Tarot deck just to explain to you what the Lover's card could mean to you. Now, you've got this couple here, okay? She's dressed according to what the partners she's chosen. So she's choosing to take in whatever this person is. So he might be rejected from society because he's a bird and she's a human, but she doesn't care. She's making the choice to be with him because she loves what he is all about. And that's what the Lover's card is about. The Lover's card is about that sort of the bond that you have with yourself, that you have the ability to do what works for you, to choose what works for you, and to live what works for you. So that is your whole theme for the year, Taurus, that you are asked to relay to, get back to, and be sort of in line with this year, as to whatever fits you, whatever fits your narrative is what works for you. Don't worry about what society thinks or what the norm is that you've been taught from as a young person. Perhaps your parents have put a really bad sort of traditional thing in place for you, and this is the year for you to break free from those molds. All right, it's choosing you. That's what this year is about. It's choosing you and getting what you need to do, Taurus. So that's your crystal card that's come out. Let's see what it is. And you've got blue lace agate. Beautiful. So I've got a nice piece here. Let me get mine from my lot here. There it is. So you've got some blue lace agate, and your stone is associated. Oh, you try that again. Your stone is associated with your throat chakra, and that is communication. That is speaking up your truth, saying what you mean, being important enough to know that you are important enough to make choices that benefit you. So it's always about making those connections. It can be with humans. It can be with a job. It can be with, when I say humans, that was a strange thing for me to say, but it's to do with your relationships. And it's, if you want to love somebody out of your normal sphere of loving, go for it. And this is what your month is saying to you, is that you communicate that any way you feel fit for you. This is your life, and you need to adhere to that. So don't worry about what anybody else says. And that's what your year is saying, is that you're getting those sort of that commitment to yourself. So how much you actually are embracing yourself and your commitments to yourself. All right, let's see what your month has got for you. I'm doing 4 cards. There are 5 weeks of the month. I'm actually not going to take that. There are 5 weeks of the month. I'm only going to do 4 cards. So just fit it in as you go, just the time factor, maybe every 10 days. So let's see what's coming through for you, for Taurus, please. What is coming through for Taurus? The reason why I didn't take that first card is because I hadn't really put the energy into the cards, and I like to set an intention. So Taurus for July, what is your guidance, please? There you go. Let's get your 4 cards out. If it's meant to come out, that card will come out again. So you've got the Hangman, you've got the 8 of Wands, you've got the Death card, and you have the 2 of Pentacles. Now, don't be afraid of this Death card, please. It doesn't mean a physical death. It just means a way of being. It might even mean go have a nice haircut. It's just an ending to an old way of being, and it's a choice of making something of future. In fact, it's not a choice. This is saying to you that it needs to happen. So whatever you are doing in the month that you are worried about or is not resonating with you, something needs to be closed off in order for another door to be opened. So let's start right in the beginning. So you've got the Hanged Man. Now, Taurus, this is a very big breath card. It's taking a breath. It's taking the pause. It's aligning with, again, what you need to align with, communicating to yourself what you need to communicate. And I actually forgot to read this. Let's just read it with you. Card number 6. It says that communication is key when you draw the blue lace agate crystal. Something we hold on to, we want to say, we need to think before we speak, number 1, and we need to also say what we need to say. Words are very powerful. It's time for you to communicate clearly what you do and what you don't want. Exactly. This is now the 7th month of the year. Your energy card is coming through very clearly. When you are positive and clear about your wants and needs, you can manifest things and they can happen more quickly. Try to release any fears of being judged. Again, she doesn't care if she's judged, if she's dating a bird. She loves the bird. So also try not to worry about hurting other people's feelings. You can express yourself and communicate on what you need to say in a strong yet compassionate way. Now that is the key here. I think with both these cards is very much, you don't have to be aggressive in the way that you want to be yourself and the way that you want to honor yourself. So it's very important that all you do, tell people how you feel. It's hard to say it verbally, but express yourself by writing it down perhaps. Perhaps you've got somebody in your life that you are avoiding because you don't know how to tell them that they no longer vibe with you, their frequency is not what you like anymore. It could be a parent that you are so over the way they've treated you all these years, but it's important to express yourself in the way that you need to express yourself. So blue lace agate is associated with the throat chakra, is the stone of communication, and this crystal helps you with your verbal expression so that you can communicate freely in a difficult or stressful situation, such as during a public speech. So if you are in a situation this month where you have to speak publicly, take a deep breath. Know that you are accepted. It doesn't matter who you are, wherever you are accepted. As long as you accept yourself fully, communicate without aggression. So let's go back to your first week. You've got the Hanged Man card, and this is a major arcana. And what this is saying to you is that before you speak, pause. Before you do anything, pause, because you've got to ask, is it aligning with me? Is it what matters to me? Is it aligning with my frequency? And if it isn't, and you do choose something that isn't your frequency, you will feel that you are not in a good space. But when you are when I say a good space, let me just try and put that in better words. You don't feel like you're aligned with yourself. It feels like there's just something not right about your life. So this Hangman is saying to you, please look at things in a different perspective. And when you're hanging upside down, everything looks different. So you need time out to do that. And when you've done that, your second week, look what's happening. Your life just carries on. It just flows. Now, this is usually good news coming in. This is a blessing coming in. This is life happening around you. And because this feels like it's very stuck, by your second week, it's almost like you've had an epiphany and everything is just coming to you. And you know what they always say to you? What you resist will persist. So make sure that this section here, when you're communicating and you're thinking about life and you perhaps, like you're doing something over and over again and it's just not working. You can't expect new things to happen in old ways of doing. And that's why your death card is here, because when you realize, you get a little bit of taste of when you've shifted, the wrong people will fall away. The people that haven't resonated with you before don't like this new person. They don't like this communication, this honesty that you're doing, and they will fall away. And you know what? That doesn't matter, because the right people will align with you. And this is what this death card is all about. This death card is saying to you that when you actually make that determination and that sort of detoxed mind, body, people kind of situation, your intentions are set differently, and then all of a sudden there's this release and there's a creating new coming through. And this is what this is saying to you, that when you create the new, it's almost like everything around you starts falling away and coming into the right place. And the choices that you made there, the communication that you've done there, is now resonating with you. And your last card is in your last week is saying, the overwhelm of life won't feel so hectic for you because you'll be balanced. You'll be now working life balance into your everyday equation. And you've almost got like a live and let live kind of attitude. You've meditated on it. You've realized what works for you, and you are putting an end to what happens wrongly for you or negatively for you, and you're opening up to the possibilities of being more balanced. Yes, life carries on. Life will always carry on. This is what this last card is saying to you. It doesn't matter how long you take to get to the stage of life. Life is still going on. And so this card too, saying that chaos is always happening. There you've got a boat leaning into the sea, saying rough seas are always happening. But you can calm your life down by putting an end to everything that is just doesn't feel balanced for you. So it's a work smarter, not harder kind of month. And it is your personal life, your healthy life, and your health, your spirit, your personal life, and your business life is saying that it's still going to carry on. So make it work for you. That's all I hear is make it work. And I think that's going to be your catchphrase this month. Make it work, Taurus. All right, let's see what's coming up next for you. What is your little affirmation card here, or your successful card? What else has Taurus got coming through? What other affirmations or what other messages can Taurus hear today, please? What is a message, Taurus? I'm going to take that one. And this one also wanted to come through. Okay, so you've got being enough. Being enough. Great. I'm enough just the way I am. This is more than sufficient. Exactly. So if you're trying to be something that you're not, you're never going to feel enough. That's just the long and short of that one. And you've got community. Together, we are all smarter than any one of us. Again, those people around you, your community, your tribe will find you when you make the decision to honor yourself and be kinder to yourself. And yeah, just do what works for you. You've got the choice. You've got the choice of how you can make those connections in your life. So Taurus, let's see what else is happening here. And you've got... You're a being on the universe. Feel the connection. You are never alone. Thank you. I don't even have to say any more there. I do not have to say any more. And I love this for you too, because when you are making choices to be different, it can be a very lonely feeling. It can be a feeling of, hell, I can't follow the crowd, and I'm going to lose people along the way. Yes, you will. But as I said to you, your tribe will find you. And by the third week, do something drastic with yourself. Have a haircut. Do something completely different in your life that brings about this death energy here. Perhaps moving things around in your home. Shedding the old is almost like a revamp for yourself. So move things around in your home. Perhaps take a different routine in your life. Cut your hair. Do something completely different, Taurus. I think that's what... something to do with your appearance, so you can see that and feel that different change for yourself. It's quite a nice message coming through here for you. So let us see. I just want to see what other cosmic energies are coming through here for the month. I like to see how the cosmos is giving us a change here. Yeah, also in your first week, try and do something different in your routine. Perhaps you've always wanted to try yoga, and this pause energy here can help you to get into a step of a different program in your life. And then, as I said, different doors are opening. You never know. You might meet somebody at that class that changes your life. So I like this for you, Taurus. What is your last number card coming up for you? Let's take that one. And let's see what you've got here. Let's see what you've got. You have 911. That says courage. Angel Whisper says, a doorway has opened for you. And while apprehension may be felt, oh, wow, I actually can't believe this. Allow courage to flow in. As you put your best foot forward, you are being encouraged to let curiosity lead and know that the divine has your back. This cannot be made up, Taurus. There's your affirmation. I allow courage to prevail as curiosity leads me through new doors. There it is. So it's all about the courage. It's all about standing up for yourself, investing in yourself, being kinder to yourself. Definitely in this first week. And the balance. This balance is coming through. So breathe, Taurus. Listen to your message. Take it all in. And I'm wishing you so much courage and peace this month, because you are going to never look back. Take care, Taurus.